Alright, I'm back. And for real this time. Sorry about that. I had to restart my PC. I guess the DVI cable came loose. And my FPS was at 99. So, I had to fix that. But it should be good now. It should be good now. I'm gonna hop back in there. No more wasted time. I'm just gonna do MSQ. Sorry about that. I'm really fucking sorry. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, what, 40 quests from the end of the MSQ? Like, what the fuck could they possibly throw at me? And there's still 2 more areas left to see. There's still 2 whole ass areas that I have not even seen yet. I'm confused, man. Not confused. I'm scared. I don't know why I said confused. But let's hop back into it. Let's head to Matsuya. I did end up getting the writing map for Davner. I did it today on... When did I do it? I think I did it today at lunch on Steam Deck, actually, so... In fact, that is when I did it. So... I should be able to travel a little bit faster now. I don't know why I never got it before. Actually, I mean, I do know. I didn't get it before because I didn't really think to get it. But now that I'm aware of it, it seems kind of dumb to not get it, you know? Especially since I like doing side quests and shit. I feel like... Oh no. May their souls be reunited one day. For that and so many other blessed possibilities, we must avert the final days. Alize's going through it, man. I don't blame her. You are ready, then. In that case, let's head to Palika Stand. No doubt Vitra is waiting us. Alright. Big V, what's up, man? S tier character. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Going to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnir must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we lost. Kesseraf and Mavan's babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Okay, Matsuya is safe, thank you. Long had I heard rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. It's okay, man. Start with the first words. I am Vitra, and for years unaccounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Didana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mavan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum? A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Aw, shit. He was Pinocchio the whole time! I mean, we knew that, but, you know. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I'd always assumed one of Ahuan's associates was manipulating it from afar, but though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemist that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Radzat Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people, in this their darkest hour. It would seem this place is in good hands. I will return to see how Radzat Han fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. You didn't even ask it, you just said this way. I'm coming, but, you know, that's kind of rude. Give me, 1 sec. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavner? Can't you see the weather in the top right? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed for my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Can I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties in. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidana. By all means, allow us to assist. Thanks. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do soup for errant beasts to slay. Far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana. Oh, Hayes! Running through that dark jungle, there was a time when I thought all was lost. But Master Vitra and his city did not arrive when they did. No, I must focus on the good. Mavan's precious daughter is safe and sound, and that is all that matters. Abshaira. You like some chai? Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? No, I wanted to read the... Okay, it was just literally what it is. A cup of chai. Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Oh my god, why did they... I'm still not used to how they changed it. Yeah. I never got the Chocobo Keep. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Jeez, man. This is for me? We used to drink chai together often. Shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. Pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, for we who must remember. Straight up bear traps. What's up, man? Wait, I know you. You're the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you... Well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzat Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. No matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. That is all any of us can do. Yes. Back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. Oh, we got side quests. Aw, shit, okay. Well, I guess side quest stream. Kind of funny because it's so late, I guess. But it shouldn't take too long. In fact, this might unlock flying for us. Yeah, because if these are both flying quests, then all I gotta do is get the ether currents. Then I'm set. Thank you for delivering the chai haze. Did it help to lift the villager's spirits? This is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no sign of abating. That is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. We have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition. For it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Alright, I will be doing these side quests. And if that gives us 5 ether currents, like 5 story ether currents, then I'm actually just gonna get the rest of them and finish that off so I can fly, because this area is big as fuck, man, and I'm tired of not being able to fly in it. What job do I want to do side quests on? I could do... I might just keep doing Reaper. I might just keep doing Reaper. This is level 85 gear. just gonna decent this. And I might keep this on me, so I don't have to worry about getting it later. Oh. Just jumping through the window? Aw, damn. I thought they'd let me. How the fuck do you get in this house? Where's this person's door? Oh, it's here. The fretful Arcustadora needs someone to seek someone to brave the wilderness. I've heard about all the good you've done for our village, and we're all thankful for it. I hate to impose upon your generosity further, but if you have a moment to spare, could you lend me your stout arm? I would ask you to search for my father. I haven't seen him for bells, and after asking around, it seems he may have left the village and ventured north. The divinities only know why he went alone, but if I were to follow him, I'd likely end up at the bottom of some beast's belly within a malm. Please find him and return him safely to our home. Egads, my knees. My ears are catching up to me. You there, traveler. Might you have some time to spare for an old maid? As I fled from the chaos that erupted, I took a terrible spill and dropped a charm that is very important to me. Can you believe it? One of those flea-infested Hanuman langurs scooped it up off the ground and scurried off into the woods. But I still had my youth. I'd skewer that fiend at the end of my spear. Alas, my vigor isn't what it once was. I'm still aching from that fall besides. I got you. Are you an Ari? You are an Ari. Age gracefully, man. Jeez. Really? You do that for me. The animal ran off towards the font of Maya. Fell it quickly and returned my charm to me, please. How else am I supposed to defend myself from fate's cruel machinations? The Radiant Host Captain seeks someone to help in her duties. I know we are beset by monsters, beasts, and worse, but if you have even an ounce of strength to give, I would ask for your aid. I am in need of a brave soul to help patrol the area in search of any lost refugees. I would ask my brothers and sisters of the Radiant Host, but our numbers have been greatly diminished. It is all we can do to keep the darkness from swallowing the settlement whole. Very good. It shall be heartening to have another warrior by my side. Let us commence at once. Alright, side flip. What the hell? Chitter chitter he. Chitter chitter he he. It appears this creature wants you to follow it. What harm could come from doing so? I'll follow you later, man. Oh, you're the one who saved Movan's child. Might you help a father in need? My daughter is nowhere to be found, and I fear she's gone off into the woods by her lonesome. Others from the village have joined in the search, but our numbers are few. We've yet to even reach Perusa. If you could add your eyes to the search, I would be ever so grateful. My daughter was wearing a red coat when I last saw her. I will make my way to Perusa, so please bring her there if you find her. May the gods grant you insight. Alright, I'll grab the last quest. Like, I don't mind if it's a cinematic, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping it's not. Because I want to get back to the MSQ as fast as possible. You know who I haven't found yet, though? The who are you, what do you do here NPC. Oh, okay. Any helping hands are more than welcome here. We haven't much, but please make yourself at home. If you have any questions, then you need only ask. I'm here as a steward of this place and its surroundings. Surely you've noticed a large number of holy places in the area. It is our duty to look after them and repair any damage caused by the elements or more devious sources. Huh. My work keeps me so busy that I have little chance to journey far from the Shroud of the Samga. I scarcely remember the last time I beheld the sea, let alone Radz-at-Han. Needless to say, I hope my survival never hinges on my ability to swim. Let's hope. Palikastan is home to the stewards of the Shroud of the Samga. We watch over the holy places that are dedicated to the divinities, and aid the faithful as they make pilgrimages between them. This place was originally built by the Arcustadora, and they lived here for many generations. As such, it is common to see the names of their storied personages inscribed on the temples. Lana's Remorse and the Agama Temple being two such examples. Ah. With everything that's occurred of late, Palikistan is in a precarious position indeed. We can but pray that we aren't forced to abandon it. Interesting. They have an entire village dedicated just to maintaining the temples. It's built into the building? Yeah, it is. The weary radiant seeks someone willing to brave the wilderness. Ah, what luck. You look capable of braving the jungles unscathed. Will you help me search for a group of refugees I became separated from? As the chaos unfolded around us, I fled in the direction of Agama Temple along with a few others. There, one of those terrible beasts fell upon us, and I lost track of my group in the chaos. While I was able to make my way here, none of the others have, and I worry for their safety. I would like nothing more than to search myself, but all hands are required to defend this place. Agama Temple is to the west. Please journey there and guide anyone you could find back here. I only hope that some manage to survive the madness. Alright, it's questing time. It's questing time? Okay, look. Next time I say anything like that, leave. Don't stay. It's questing time? The fuck, am I the Hulk? Oh, who are you? My father? Oh, I'm such a fool. I wanted to pick some flowers before visiting Perusa, but I never wanted to cause worry. Still, since you're already here, could you help me? You can't visit Perusa without one each for the Manusia and the Mirga. Let's find those, and then we could be on our way. I don't know if you've noticed, Lost Girl, but there's an ether current over there. And on top of that, the apocalypse is happening. Like, you don't see that? We're gonna go pick some flowers? If you say so. Oh shit. What is that, a A rank? Or is that a B? I can never tell. Is it blue ring is A rank? And then B rank is like the whatever the red one is? The divine Manusia love these flowers, much like we do. Mother said that the red petals symbolize life, and remind the divinities of the lifeblood that's the source of their power. Really? Mother told me these orange flowers are favored by the gods of Mirga. Doesn't the color of their petals remind you of the rising sun? Its nourishing rays are a source of power for the Mirga, and they cherish these flowers above all others. Interesting, okay. That's some pretty cool lore, you know? I wonder what they mean by lifeblood, though. I mean, we probably got told lifeblood. See, I don't... Do they mean, like, just the ether, right? Like, you know, spiritually, right? Like, the spiritual powers of life altogether are the source of the Manusia's power? I'll thank the gods. I'm so glad she's safe. I apologize for troubling you, but I really want to see Mother again. I couldn't imagine visiting Perusa without these flowers in hand. If I offer these to the gods, surely they'll allow Mother to return to us, right? Will you come with us? Here, you offer this flower to the Mirga, and I'll offer this one to the Manusia. The gods will be so happy to receive them. Thanks. Thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see Mother again. Yes. Yes, me too. Oh, why don't we return home? We could prepare the soup she likes so much. Thank you, traveler, for all you've done. Meet me again at the village, and I'll see that you are rewarded for your kindness. Jeez, man. Like, how do you have you ever thought about that? Like, how do you as a parent kind of explain that your child's other parent is just not coming back? You know, like, that shit cannot be easy. And it's something that I've thought about this a lot, actually. You never really prepare for hearing of someone, you know, a loved one's death. Like, you know, be it that they're terminal and are still alive, or that they have just died and you just found out. Like, I don't think we ever really prepare for that shit. You know, so I can only imagine, like, as a parent, you're going through life, or, you know, your life with your family, thinking like, oh yeah, you know, we're all gonna live forever, right? Like, everything is good, nothing bad is gonna happen, and we're gonna be a happy family. And then the other parent dies, and now not only are you processing something that maybe you weren't even prepared for because it might have been sudden, but you now have to prepare an explanation to your child, and they might not get it. You can't just say they're dead and they're not coming back. You know, you have to think of a way to do it in a way where they'll be able to understand it without being shocked, you know? And honestly, to me, I'm not a dad, but to me that sounds like an impossible task. I don't think there's a right way to do it. You know, so I can only imagine what her dad's going through. Troubled father does not even begin to to describe him. I think it's a little bit more than troubled. Give me the damn necklace, man. Nah. All of you. All of you. I want my necklace. Alright, it's on. Here we go. Oh god, I'm dying. This is a bad idea. Ah! I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't think you're getting your necklace back. No, I just want to pull like 10 billion of them on a job that is undergeared for this area. Oops. God damn! Why are all the areas in Endwalker like 10 miles, or 10 miles, 10,000 miles away from each other? Literally every area in Endwalker, it's like, if I want to go from Garlemald to Thavnir, I gotta pay an arm and a leg, and then somebody else's arm and leg. I'm so glad I have the tickets, man. I actually got mugged. Welcome. My daughter is safe and sound, and in high spirits. Perusa is said to be a place where we can commune with the spirits of our ancestors. Doubtless she believes that her little expedition will bring her lost mother back. Regardless, I will see that she doesn't wander off by herself again. You've proven yourself worthy of your reputation today. Right, take it easy, man. Cheddar, cheddar, hee-hoo! Cheddar, cheddar, hee! I like this animation. be right back. I gotta follow this monkey. I hate escort missions where they run slower than you. You come upon an LDRE woman. Oh! Bent over in pain and breathing haggardly. Provide what treatment to her that you can. You alright? Thank you. I feel much better now. A terrible beast fell upon me and I fled, quickly losing my bearings in the thick woods. This kindly creature guided me to safety, but my wounds pained me. How long ago was that? Bells ago? Days ago? I cannot say. Chitter chitter hee! Of course, little friend. Thank you for delivering this kind soul to me. I owe you my life. Chitter chitter hee hee! We shouldn't stay here, for nowhere outside the village gates is safe. I believe I can return safely on my own. Seek me out, and I shall see you are rewarded for what you've done. Chitter chitter hoo! Alright, let's head back to the... let's head back to the, guard. We should begin our patrol by heading south, a route through which many refugees from Yedlamad pass. We will cover more ground if we split into 2 groups. If you should find anyone in need, go to their aid. And if you discover any discarded effects, collect them for safekeeping. And if you should encounter one of those terrible beasts, slay it where it stands. Once we've made a thorough search of the area, let us rendezvous back here. Godspeed. Excuse me? Ah, shit. Alright, I gotta fight you. God damn. I need to get my Reaper to 85 before I, What? Weird. I need to get my Reaper to 85 before I, try to survive in this area. In fact, I mean, I might as well just use this gear, right? What is my inventory? Is my shit full? It's full of garbage. See, I don't need this anymore, the Harvester's gear. I can eat that, I think. I should be able to. I mean, like... Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Right, like, you should be able to get job gear back, right? Or can I put it in my, I don't think I can put it in my armor dresser, right? No, I don't think I can. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I could buy the gear again. Harvester's Blinder. Oh, no. That doesn't make sense, though. Nobody sells this thing? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, okay, I can buy it again. You can get it from Grenolt. Okay, so it's just the roll quest gear that you get in Shadowbringers. So yeah, I can get that whenever I want, and I don't want. So I'm just gonna yeet the whole set. really gotta clear this thing, man. Garbage. Definitely equip that. Where's the harvesters? Can't hide from me. Alright, it's fine. I have the space. Where'd I get this from? I don't think I need this anymore. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't. I don't think I'm using this on anything either. I'll get rid of this one though. Ravel keepers? Yeah, okay. Decent that. Definitely decent this. Where did I get all this shit, man? The only slaying job I have, like, past 50 is this. I don't need any of this shit. You know, I probably got it from me not rolling, or nobody rolling on gear, and then everybody leaving before me. I kind of want to keep that, though. I definitely don't need this. I think all of my healers are... Let me see. I think my white mage might still be 60. My white mage, actually, I think is 70. Yeah, I don't need any of that shit. Okay. Alright. Let's, put you in there. You in there. Ew. The shirt is kind of hard. Hayes would not be wearing that. Hold on. No. No. We gotta rectify that. I'm sorry. We gotta rectify that. No, sir. There we go. Might as well turn in the quest too while I'm here. Do a little side flip. Ah, my savior arrives at last. I feel right as rain now, and all thanks to your ministrations. And that creature, of course. I haven't seen it since returning here. The legends of this island say that Hanuman Langurs are servants of the divinities, appearing when they deign to show an interest in worldly affairs. I think there may be some truth to those tales. I must remember to make an offering when I am able. As for your reward, however, please take this. I know that I shall never forget the goodwill you showed me. I will put that XP to good use. And $8.15. Okay. There's a quest up here. I guess I'll do that first. I've noticed Endwalker hasn't been giving me a lot of cinematic side quests recently. Which, like, I'm not I wouldn't complain if they were. But it almost seems like the devs wanted you to... What the hell? It almost seems like the devs wanted you to, like, you know, if you're doing side quests, like, you know, do the story as well. It seems like they're trying to help us out a little bit, so we're not, like, losing our place, if you will. Oh, thank the heavens. I'd resign myself to becoming food for those dreadful things. What's that? My daughter sent you to find me. I thought no one saw me leave the village, but I suppose I am not so sly as I thought. And now I've caused her and you no end of worry. The number of people fleeing to our village increases by the day, and although... Am I getting sick? God, please don't let me get sick. The number of people fleeing to our village increases by the day, and although I would never begrudge them protection, it does put a strain on our food supplies. took up my old fishing equipment, hoping I can make some small contribution. Children need hearty meals to grow, after all. Filling our stores is the least I can do to ease us through these troubled times. Think you can help this old fool on his errand? Your generosity is much appreciated. I've already set up several cages near the water. All you have to do is check them and bring me anything they've caught. You got it, man. My drinks are empty. I trust the river wasn't too cold for you. So, what'd you find? I hope my fishing skills haven't gone rusty in my old age. You're old? Bro, you don't look a day over 250, man. Nah, you're not old. Ah, that's what I like to see. Plump and juicy. Just what we need. Just to keep the refugees fed for another day, I reckon. And that's how we have to get through this. One day at a time. Alright, I'll return to my daughter. I'm sure she's had her fill of worry on my account. I promise I'm not trying to do the side quests one by one, but it's just working out that way. I'm so sorry. I normally like to do them all together and then turn them all in at the same time, but like if I'm gonna pass the village to go to the next one, I might as well turn it in, right? I've been waiting for you. My father returned and told me all about all you did for him in our village. It seems I owe you thanks for 2 good deeds today. Palakistan has long been a place where the stewards of the shrines and tombs resided. As to say, we've been focused mainly on meeting the needs of the departed, not the living. As such, I understand my father's desire to see our food stores bolstered, but if he gets himself killed, we'll all be worse for it. Thankfully, we needn't worry about that. For today, at least. Take this as a gesture of gratitude from both Father and I. I think this specific area of Thavner might actually be one of my favorite areas in the game. We haven't really had a jungle, have we? No, we have, actually. We have. In what is it? Eastern Lenosha, I think it is. It's wherever Costa del Sol is. But I like the way this looks. You know? And maybe I mean, does Raktika Greatwood count as a jungle? I don't think so, personally. It's jungle-esque. And then there's the Gomore jungle, but that's only in a raid. Who are you? And you're not even in the jungle for most of it. You're in the monastery. Who are you? Are you here to save me? Of course, I knew she wouldn't forget about us. The beast prowled the area for some time, but I managed to find refuge among these rocks. However, I've been too frightened to set foot from their shelter for fear of drawing the attention of some hungry animal. But with you here, I believe I could find the courage. Will you accompany me to Palakistan? Thank you. Now let us tread carefully. Are you coming? Do you want to pick it up, maybe? It's a long walk, man. Doesn't it feel like we're being watched? Oh, shit. Nope, leave him alone. Look at it, it's still going! That mob had one goal, and one goal only. Dude, hurry up, man. This time I'm waiting. You come to me. Poison him. Alright, hurry up, man. Fuck. Nope, we keep walking. It's okay if it's on me. It's not okay if it's two on me. Run, man! I don't know how to thank you. You've saved my life. Please tell that brave woman from the Radiant Host that I've arrived safe and sound. I must think of a way to repay your bravery. Alright. Yeah, this area is so pretty. So I'm hot as hell. I'm gonna turn on my fan, and I'm really sorry if it makes my voice sound bad. So when I was testing the audio, I was trying to see if it'll sound good, but it sounded kind of whack. So I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try and angle it away, but it is so fucking hot in here. Let me know if it sounds bad. It'll sound a little warbly, but if it doesn't sound annoying, then I'm alright. Nice, got it. No change? Okay. If it sounds good, then I'm happy. It's just so damn hot. I just need some like cold air blowing on me. This is the ether current. Minutia statuette. You see a strange statuette lying on the ground, depicting a woman wearing a beastly mask. It may be best to collect it. Oh shit. All right. Oh, is it gone? Thank the gods. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing out here? I see. So the radiant host looks over us yet. For that I'm grateful. Well, I suppose if I follow the path you took to get here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anything alive, did you? Finally doing this objective. Just staring at this thing for a while. Literally nothing. That objective was literally nothing. Don't hit me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Welcome back. I've heard all about your noble deed. Allow me to thank you for protecting those we cannot. I'll add my thanks to hers. If not for you, I'd be nothing but food for the beasts. You've more than earned a reward for your time. Speak with me again at Palikastant, and I'll ensure that you get it. But, just... you can just give it to me now. Come. Speak to me again 5 feet to the left, and I will give you your reward. The work ahead of us is vast, and any lives you could save are precious indeed. All I came across on my patrol was discarded belongings and scattered luggage. Did you find anything else of note? I recognize this figure. Doubtless you are curious as to what it depicts. There is a legend that tells of a Manusia goddess who sought the strength of the Mirga, wresting her own head from her body and replacing it with the bestial plate of the Mirga. In pursuit of wisdom, did a Mirga do the same, replacing his own head with that of a Manusia. Thus were born divine beings gifted with both strength and wisdom, heralding an age of untold peace. One of the refugees must have dropped this in their flight. This figure is a reminder that the most insurmountable hardships can be overcome by looking beyond the bounds of tribe for help. A figure so fine was likely beloved by its owner. I shall do what I can to see it return to them. Thank you for your help today, traveler. You were returned at last, and none too soon. I feel that something terrible was soon to happen. Were you able to slay that monster? Yes, this is it. This is it. I can already feel my vitality returning, such as it is. Death shall have to wait for many years yet. Thank you, traveler. I feel like I read that entire thing wrong. I received this charm in my youth, when I was handed my spear and deemed a warrior true. It was passed down through our order, and I keep it still to remember my halcyon days. Although my fighting days are long behind me, I would be happy to impart some small measure of my knowledge to the stewards of the future. In time, I shall give this charm away, just as it was given to me. When I relinquish it, I shall tell its recipient of your bravery this day. that your deeds might echo into the future. Please, take this as a reward. It's the least I can give. Wine dark soup. I'll just bounce up. I watched your arrival. I recognize that man from the group I was with, and I am overjoyed to see him safe. Thank you for escorting him here. And truly, you are worthy of the reputation you've earned. I dare say even Agumon will be awed by your bravery. He was a storied mendicant of the Ark of Sidora. When the Heroes landed ashore this island, and war broke out, he spared no effort to save the lives of all who were injured in the conflict. He saw no tribes, only those in need. He's not so different from you, who throws himself into the maw of danger to save someone they've never met. If Agama's spirit lives on today, it's through your selfless deeds. Take this as a reward, although I have no doubt you would deny it if I let you. Once my watch is ended, I shall patrol the woods in search of any more hiding amongst the trees. Alright, so that should be every quest-related current. Okay, so I kinda wanna get flying. So I think I'm gonna do that real quick before I do MSQ. That'll definitely help out a lot. 431 yalms to the northwest. Okay. I mean, that could be 431. That could be, like, right here. No? Maybe it's not so bad. Let's see if it's up on the bridge, I'll cry. But I feel like I would have seen it, right? It could be up here. Or over here, rather. No? Further? 265 to the southwest. Okay. So I did go past it. Wait, what am I doing? Southwest. $64 yalms. Rotation. There you are. How does it sound when I'm speaking low, by the way? Can you still hear me when I'm kind of speaking under my breath? So that's another thing that I'm worried about. I do that a lot, and I hope it doesn't sound bad. Okay, good, good, good. Excuse me, gentlemen. $88 yalms to the northwest. Oh, it's probably in that little nook. Oh, fuck off. Really? It's up top? $75 to the south. Oh, it's probably... It's right there. Probably. Alright, I never get that. Alright, well, let's teleport to Yellowbud. No, not Yellowmat. Ah, shit. Alright, well, it's too late. It's too late. I meant... I meant the great work. Fate failed. Or it should be up here, right? Yep, there it is. Jeez, I wish these could be like happy angles I could be getting. Northwest. All the way in that corner up there. Probably by the beach. 451 Yalms. It could be here or there. I don't think I ever even like went around to this part of the beach, so I kind of want to check there first. But being that it's a cliff, and I'm gonna have to go around anyway, I'll just check the top first and see if it's up there. Oh shit! Ah. All right. Well, I guess I'm down here. I didn't think it would actually let me fall. To be honest with you. $98 to the south, but it was a good call. Northeast. It has to be up here. Oh. How did I not get this one when I was here the first time? $913 Yalms to the southeast. Okay, well. Yeah. Gosh, I remember when the ether compass had a cooldown. I think it was called something else. It was hold on. You still have it, right? Okay, alright, so no, it was the ether compass. But they changed it and made it a collection item, and the old ether compass doesn't work anymore. But yeah, it used to have like a 400-second cooldown or something like that. And I used to think it was kind of fun, like looking for the ether currents, like by myself. Because typically if you go to areas you haven't been to, like, you know, for example, like this, you'll probably find one. But after a while, I was just like, man, I kind of just want to fly, you know? I'm running in circles in every new area I'm in. I have no idea what I'm looking for, so yeah, I don't mind using it now. It's in northwest. Okay, there you go. Should be fine just going from here. 380 would put me like there-ish. I hope it's not in there. $222 to the north. God damn it, it is in there. Well, why didn't it give me that one when I was here before? I'm gonna make sure before I jump down. I'm pretty sure it's in there, but I wonder if I can, like, I think I already got the ones up here, actually. So if I go here and it says to the east, then it is down there. I really hope it's not. Devout pilgrims versus the jungle lizards. That's funny. To the east, okay. Alright, fine. I'll play your game. Oops. Alright, so it should be like right there. Just double check. Southwest. Alright, we're heading in the right direction. Sorry, this is in a spot where I just missed it and somehow didn't see it because the MSQ is way too damn good. I'm gonna cry. Okay, it was kind of hidden. We haven't been back here yet. Is that the last one? Nice! And I'm gonna enjoy it too. Trust me, I'm going to enjoy it. This area is kind of a nightmare to navigate on ground. Any sightseeing? No. I will say, a lot of the Endwalker areas have been kind of a nightmare to navigate on ground. The moon is like really bad. Like Labyrinthos is like multi-tiered, so you have to like go into the cave just to get to the lower area. The moon sucks. Garlemald is rough. Davnir is just fucking huge. Garlemald is only rough because of the city. Like, the city is not, like, the outskirts area is not that bad. It's the city that blows. Under his wing. Matsuya is eyeing you as if there's something he wants to say. As you finish your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mivant's and Karasov's remains? Oh my god, can we stop talking about them? I don't want you to turn, bro. It's not that I don't care, it's that I don't want Matsuya to turn. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents. But I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. I still think Matsuya is gonna turn, eventually. Like, they've already showed us that his resolve is weak enough to cause him to turn. Like, we've gotten there. So, the way I see it, it's only a matter of time, you know? Like, he's gonna stub his toe one day and he's gonna turn into a fucking alien, or whatever they are. Tempest? What are they called? They're called, like, Terminus, that's what they're called. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I can almost believe there's a magic at work, how their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. She put a little in the chai. They're still at risk, as every village in Thavnir, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radzat-Han? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are so many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies for Machiali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The Wakeful Tirana, near the bridge to Radzat-Han, as I recall. Very well, then. Thank fuck I can fly, because that would be miserable. To have to go into the city, go out of the city. What the hell, man? More side quests. Which is fine, don't get me wrong. I just thought that was gonna be all of them. I love how I said at the start of the session, oh yeah, they haven't really been giving us any side quests, so Ah, okay. So this probably unlocks Beast Tribe, if I had to guess. For this area. There's usually something, a quest that has a cinematic quest not tied to an ether current probably unlocks Beast Tribe. Okay, I will do all of these in a sec. I have apprised Estinian of the situation at Palakistan, so we needn't have that conversation. How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I hope things have not been too eventful in our absence. Alphino told me everything. Well, glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you'll be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It would seem we finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits a return to the city on Alzadel's path. Come. Alright. Whoa, this is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. I've literally never seen this before. I want to go to the popular one. I mean, I know there are multiple instances of areas, like Mordona, for example. Like, you usually see that place, with multiple instances. And then Werlit also has multiple instances, but nobody's there, so I don't understand why. There's a lingering sense of desolation here, but that is much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. They should put some stuff to do in Werlit. The poor old woman who became a beast said her grandson had gone to Palakistan. I hope he survived. It'll be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies, but they are far stronger than you may think. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. But you have any idea what this is about? So Vitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To make a Juta then. But before that, it would appear the word of the assembly has not yet reached all of the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, best enlighten them. Enlighten them. I've said it before, and I'll be happy to say it again. It is nice to see a Oh! Strelitzia. I remember them. It'll be nice to... Or it is nice, rather. It is nice to have a main city that is actually, like, populated. You know? That's not Limsa Lominsa. That's not the Aetheryte by Gridania. That's not the shops by Ul'dah. You know, and I can only imagine what it looked like in the other expansions. Like Crystarium, when Crystarium was bumping, oh man, or, well, Crystarium and Yulmore. I would have loved to see those two cities bumping, man. I would have loved to see it. I imagine so many people hung out in the Crystarium. Are all the beasts gone? I've been hiding, and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Boo! Leave me be, please! I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? We're not quiet, those beasts will find us. Square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost, such terrible carnage. And you say there is someone else who would lead Radzat in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Uh-oh. I mean, when you think about it though, right? Like, technically, he wasn't the satrap. He was just like some cool servant. Excuse me.
Look, someone's coming.
People of Razat Han, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
People of Radzat Han, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future, friends and loved ones have been taken from us, I too have lost my closest confidant. Ahewan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzatan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzatan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
There's something interesting about this cutscene.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Nice. Ishgard all over again, huh?
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Is it Charlian? Oh shit, what's happening? I'll talk about what I noticed later, but I thought it was really cool.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
I am he.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Charlian, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzatan, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
I love Vitra, man.
If I have given
No
offense,
secrets.
then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the seventh umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon Dalamud was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh shit, what's happening now?
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
Okay, cause I'm tired of people running on screen.
Transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do?
That's a good question, actually.
Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Interesting.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
The flower.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained.
Okay.
Ah, do you still have that flower?
Yes, I do. Oh my fucking god. Well, no, I don't.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby. Then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Okay.
You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
I'll hold you to that. So, Akasha is being used for positive and negative energy. It's, funnily enough, it's like the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic. They, like, have magic, like, they have power, but they also, like, respond to positive and negative energy. And there are multiple instances where, the negative energy of the Chaos Emeralds would be drained, but Sonic can still go supersonic using the positive energy. So I wonder if that's a similar thing that's happening here, like, negative energy is not being regulated by Zodiac or something, but positive energy still is, so like nobody's succumbing to positivity. Look, I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. But it's the only thing that makes sense. Zodiac disappears and then the world goes into chaos. Their solution sits ill with me. But if life has taught me anything, it's that there is little to be gained from arguing with Charlians. We must take it upon ourselves to find a better way. Even were Vitras to acquiesce to their proposal, just how do the Charlians intend to transport the nation's entire populace to the moon? We have no better, safer course of action to offer them than fleeing to the moon. I know this, and yet Vitra and his people love their home. There must be something we can do. I've been entrusted with a message meant for you and your companions. When you are done speaking amongst yourselves, I would share it with you. That soldier of the Radiant there. If I'm not mistaken, he accompanied Ahuan to Vanaspati. Could it be that he knew Vitra's identity all along? Huh. Actually, didn't Vitra say like it was Ahuan and like a few trusted associates? But in normal circumstances, the Forum's proposal would be regarded as sheer madness, but when the sky burns, even madness can sound appealing. Doubtless Vitra is loath to abandon his home, yet absent to other options, he cannot dismiss the option out of hand. Okay, so what I was thinking, actually, so the first thing that I thought was actually really cool in that cutscene, for most of that cutscene, if not the entire time, the camera angle was on Vitra's right side, which is where the missing eye was. And usually when they show him on his left side with the actual eye. And when the last time they did that, it was like, you know, on the left side he was speaking as himself, and on the right side he was speaking as the doll, right? Because they're supposed to, you know, correlate his missing eye with the doll that has his eye inside of him. But what I thought was cool about that cutscene was when he was speaking to his populace, the camera was on the right side of his face, meaning that he was trying to, or he genuinely was trying to relate to them as a citizen of Thavnir, because that's what the doll was meant to portray. And I don't know if that was the intention, but I just thought that was kind of cool. How they were on his missing eye for that entire cutscene. And the other thing is, I have to confirm something by going into the Omega raids unsynced, so I can actually like see it. I have to confirm something. Now, if you've done the Omega raids, is it 8? Which one is it? Is it this one? Which one was it? There's a, It has to be Alphascape. Is it this one? It must be this one. What I was thinking, right? I need to see something. I just need to confirm. But I wonder if Midgardstormer's original planet also destabilized due to basically the celestial ether rotting around it. And I just want to see what it looks like, the arena. I'm actually really curious, because Midgardstormer had to leave his planet, right? And he said the last bastion of hope is Hydaelyn, or whatever it's called now. Atheris? So I'm curious. Technically isn't the real Midgard. This is a fabrication by Omega, but Omega was giving us a glimpse into what Midgardstormer's planet looked like. The planet was being destroyed, if I remember correctly. Right? Let me see the weather. Dimensional disruption. Okay, that doesn't help. I mean, the sky is kinda red. I don't think that's... What doesn't make sense, though, is that, Omega was created to, like, destroy Midgardstormer, right? I don't know. Omega was created to destroy Midgardstormer. Midgardstormer fled the planet. That is really creepy looking. Midgardstormer fled the planet, ended up in Hydaelyn with his kids, and Omega chased after him. Huh. I don't know. I was just thinking, I was like, well, we do have that glimpse into Midgard's world, and maybe his world was also destroyed to rot. But it doesn't seem like it's similar. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there's still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Yes. I'm pretty comfortable saying that now. The world is fucked. Now, I'm curious. I kind of want to go back and do those cutscenes, but maybe I'll save them for next session. I might just rock out with the MSQ for right now, and then pick those up later. Which is not how I normally do it, of course, but I'm gonna do it like that today. The Radiant Host Soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency, the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of my appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Meraid's Mahane. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness indeed. I was hoping we might find a place... Where is Alphino? I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue. And to you, Hazneda, there is someone we had hoped to introduce you to you in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now. This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. What's up? Thank you, friend. Whenever you are ready, please join me in the Aetheray Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Are you gonna let me teleport to it? From now on? That's all I want. That's all I want. Access to the aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency. A risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. Yes! As such, I would encourage you to attune with the aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Thank fuck, man. Doing that right now. Finally! Do I not have them all in this area? Hold on. What am I missing? Oh, this one. We could have tuned from like 10 miles away. Davnir is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Nice. Takes you right there. That's convenient. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Radzat Han's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Wow, it's one from everybody, or everywhere. Sorry, I was... Oh, Hayes Nada! Ishgard remembers, let there be no doubt. The Fury favors us this day, that we may stand in the presence of a true hero. Ah, so you're the one I've heard so much about. To think I would meet Doma's savior here, this distant land. The liberator of Ala Mhigo is always a welcome sight. If I can be of service in any way, just ask. Well, oh my god, he has Lion's hairstyle. Oh, she has Lion's hairstyle. God, PTSD, man. Well, look who we have here. Word of your deeds in Radzat Han has reached the Sultanate, so you know. Wait, I know you. Forgive me. Idle chatter can wait. Hayes, we've been waiting for you. It's crazy. We're famous. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh, so you're the famous Hayes Nada, huh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You have the look of one who's walked through hell. Shirabot, please. You are speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior compliment? We're all friends here, and we'll be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, oh great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. So this is just like the NPCs in every like area in the game. What is this place? Who are you? What do you do here? What is this place? I hear you've been to Kugane, where you'll have seen all sorts of foreign embassies and whatnot. Well, we've got them here in Radzat Han too. Other lands send delegates to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings, and there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? We've got representatives from Doma, Ul'dah and Ala Mhigo, Themzilla Minza, Gridania, and last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radzed Han and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight. Respite? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced respite, or respite, right? Maybe it is respite. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, they've given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. It is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucy upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavner reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvos. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout Allied lands there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kalzal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by the spirit can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Radzed Han, we've taken to calling the first change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting a name as any. To ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies in their spawn, as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's mind at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray, lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So, before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest for Endwalker. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. Okay. So here's how it's gonna be done. Okay. What level do you have to be? 85. Okay, that's not bad. Healer, got it already, at 90. 85. Is this tank? Okay. And magical range, which I do have at like 88 or something. Okay. So I don't know if it's going to end at 90. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all 5 of them. I kind of want to do all 5 of them on stream. That being said, I can't do tank and ranged yet. So I'm gonna have to level these up, and I might start doing that after the stream. I don't really play Bard anymore. I mean, I guess I could learn how to play Bard again. And that'll be the fastest. Although Machinist is really fucking cool at 80. I'm gonna learn how to play Bard again. I like playing Bard. And I'm kind of sad that I don't really play it anymore. And for tank, I guess I'll just do Gunbreaker since it's the one I understand the most. I'm kind of worried about tanking in Endwalker, but I will level up the tank. So hopefully, right, getting Gunbreaker to 85 shouldn't take too long. And then Bard will be a different story because of Qs. I could probably do it in Bazia. It shouldn't be too bad if I do it in Bazia. But I'll only do it in Bazia if I have to, because I don't really feel like I'll learn how to play my job necessarily in Bazia. Like pressing buttons, like I'll learn what my buttons do, but I don't really feel like I would learn how to play it outside of doing dungeons and trials and like raids and stuff. So I think I will queue for content with Bard. But I'm gonna do this last time as Q quest, and then I think that's actually gonna be a good place to end it, because next session will probably be the side quests, and the session after that will probably be the role quests. That's what I'm gonna be aiming for anyway. So pray forgive Shira about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mahane? I know Rod's at hand like the back of my hand. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radz-at-Han in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahuan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Yeah, it's actually going to be really fun, going around to like all of the areas and, you know, saving them from the final days. I actually can't wait to do that. And we have side quests. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow is definitely going to be a side quest stream. Hopefully, if I wake up fast enough, I'll do it as like a, you know, chill morning thing, you know? Make some hot chocolate and just kind of relax and do side quests. Forgive me for not waiting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched. I'm overdue for a good meal. Good, you could join us. Miliel over there will be happy to take your order. The threat here has been quelled, but our job's only just begun. I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite. Alizé, are you good? She seems a lot sadder than usual, and it makes me nervous. That's all. Look, I'm just worried, okay? I don't want people to be sad right now. You know, aside from, you know, just general caring for people, but like if you're sad, you turn. And Alizé's been kind of in the doldrums for a good 10 quests. How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. Welcome. When the Satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. It's a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kalzal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Mareed's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? I don't drink, so I'll take the chai. As you wish. Pray, join your friends and I will bring you your drink. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Our allies have sent military delegates? It's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend.
Thanks.
May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days.
But we can't talk to her.
Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more. So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
Well, Elpis is related to the moon, right? Like, isn't Elpis another name for the moon?
It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Orisite at the Crystal Tower back
That's
in the first.
right.
Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
There'd be an opportunity to look in on the others as well.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the Ethereal Sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
Nothing like a feast to lift the spirits. I trust you enjoyed yourself as well. If the form truly has been spurred to action by Hydaelyn's prophecy, then is it not odd that the Antitower was entrusted to Matra Matoya, who bears them no love? No doubt she has a reason for this, and I would know what it is. Oh, what if that's the connection to Hydaelyn, right? Because didn't they say that, like, hundreds of years ago, they found a connection to Hydaelyn next to the Thaliak River? And that's why they made the settlement there, or something like that? So I wonder if that's like the Antitower. Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Radzahan and the Alliance. If so, I may need to go hunting. Ah! Well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach after all. Burning skies? Blasphemies? Not if I've got anything to say about it. Final days. How far has the phenomenon spread, and how does it manifest itself in each land? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? If they could just tell me to repair. In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks. When you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Alright. Well, there we go. I think that's gonna be the session for today. I might play for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna touch any of these side quests. God damn, there's a lot. Oh no, that was already there. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch any of these side quests. But what I will do is I might kind of get back into the swing of things with Bard. It might be a good chance to get some poetics too. But yeah, good session. Good session. It's a nice little break from the the chaos that happened last session. So next session tomorrow is probably just gonna be a side quest stream. We have 6 here, 7 here, and then we have a bunch in Palaka's. I forgot the name of the full name. That we gotta do, and I will be doing all of those. So I apologize in advance, but thank you for stopping by. We'll have again tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't know what time, but I hope you'll join me again for some sweet lore. Have a good one. Peace.